Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Let's Play Penumbra Overture. So, I had bought this game along with all of the other Penumbra games a while ago, and I never actually played them, so we're going to give it a shot now. It's basically like similar to Amnesia for players who are bad at action games. So, we'll try normal. My story began in February of 2000. Okay.
For my part in this allegory,
Oh.
I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it. So when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went, as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever taken. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
I like the voice acting in this. Finally, we're almost docked. I'd better stow my gear. I may be far from home, but the chances are I still pack things using my left mouse and take a look so they go with the right mouse. So this map's a good decade or so out of date, but landmarks don't change much in Greenland, so I've pretty decent of where I'm heading. I've got a pretty decent idea of where I'm heading. Hopefully it's not too loud, guys. I'm actually turning it down on my end. Who needs drinking? Always good to have a notebook to jot down interesting information and reminders. I think I'll have my torch in the desk drawer next to the bed. I can be open using my left mouse. Yeah. Can of chicken noodle soup. Always travel with a padlock and a key, preferably mine's in my inventory. Okay. Alright. Aha! Could come in handy if the torch runs out of batteries. Ah. So it's a glow stick. Oh, hi. Jeez, that's a low-hanging thing in there. Flashlight switches on and on. Alright, okay. Cool. Should be everything I need. I want to get going before dark. Alright. As I stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concern was justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost the feeling of my extremities soon after, and new hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. So are we just... Oh, we're it's so cold. Where am I? Oh, God. Where did we... Oh, we just... Okay. My entire head went numb a long time ago, but I can still hear the wind roaring past. Oh, is it some kind of animal? That's an animal. That's not the wind. I just heard that. What in the hell is this? I don't care. I need shelter. Frozen shit, I need something to break it. Okay, there was something over this way, I think. Ah, yes, rocks. I found a rock. So I have VSync turned off, so it's actually responding pretty well. Ah, there we go. Hang on. There we go. Okay, come on. Get in there. So we got a flashlight and a glow stick. Oh, did I just hit the floor? Who's whispering? Jesus, my head. Can't believe I fell that far and survived, although looking around, maybe I didn't. What is this place? So I'm going to use the glow stick first, because I don't think the glow stick runs out of batteries. I doesn't fall back if the torch cuts off. Yeah, it drains a couple batteries an hour. Oh, hello. What is this? What are you? What are you? Flare. Okay, cool. What do we got in here? The flare. Ooh, I need to turn that anti-aliasing back down. Oh no, not that. Back. Aw, damn. That's the other thing I hate about this game. It's stuck. Must be something in the way. Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, more of that. Sardines, I guess. I don't know. A hammer. I guess when this hammer, if I hold, yeah, I know. Okay. Ooh, ammo canisters, lots of bullets. Heh. Pretty sure I don't get a gun in this game, but still, that's fine. Also, guys, I'm using my mechanical keyboard. Sorry if that bugs you guys. Oh, okay. I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to go. Oh, okay. That works pretty well, I gotta say. Oh, that's right. I can't. I hear something down here. Let's see. How do I crouch? Okay, control. It's either control or C. Do I even have a map? No, I do not. Obviously. Oh God, this is strange. Okay. Oh, what? I don't know what. I tried to press M again. No. Okay. Put that away. That hatch is seriously solid. I won't open my hand. Someone obviously wanted to keep people out or in. Yeah, it's similar. I think it's the same company that made Amnesia, that made Penumbra. A steel rod. Huh. Oh, excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Wait, is this where I came in at? Oh, it is. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Allergies, I tell you. Alright, anyways, let's go back through here. Because apparently... Oh, no, it... Okay, no, it all just leads back this way. Okay. Oh, that's what this needs. Looks like some kind of industrial mechanism. There's a hole in the center. There's no way to operate it. How about if I use a piece of rod? Oh, okay. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Okay. I don't know where this leads, but what's waiting for me or what's waiting for me, but unless I want to starve to death, my only option besides maybe this place has something to do with my father. Whatever I descended into was 100 feet below ground, protected by 2 solid metal hatches located in a remote Arctic wilderness and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I'd never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets. Emergency services at the end of the phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers, all there is something is wrong. Part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all from the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did like when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that might help me, friends, parents, teachers, were too scared or too far away. Okay, I jotted down a note. Oh, the entrance to the cave was caved in. There's something. There could be anything living down here. Heroics are for Hollywood actors and fairy tales. I'm not taking any chances. If I face up against anything down here, I won't last a second. Caution and stealth are my only defense now. If anyone or anything hears me, it'd be best staying low. It'd be best off staying low and out of sight until I know whether or not it's a threat. Crouching, but yeah, I know about that. My best bet is to hide a couple seconds, so make sure I'm perfectly hidden. I wonder if it's gonna do the same thing. Okay, no. It doesn't do the same thing that Amnesia did when you stayed in the darkness too long, like your mental state decayed. Yeah, see, I'm probably just gonna stick with this. Let's see. Okay, so I'm here, so we should probably try to go to the office. At least we have a idea of where we need to be. Office should be over here. I don't know what the hell kind of place would have an office down here like this. Large wooden box. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so anytime I click on something, I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably was going to need that. I mean, maybe it's an underground bunker or something like that that they were working on. Okay, didn't expect that to open, honestly. What are you? An old artifact. August 15th, 1945. Command Bunker, Emergency Airstrip Zulu. Weekly report. Another unremarkable week in Greenland. Regular supply shipment received. Standard emergency drills carried out. Routine runway maintenance completed. I have ordered maintenance to be carried out twice weekly from here on in due to increased snowfall. 1 wounded. The 1 wounded figure is no one cause for concern. Back in London, the Germans haven't extended their front line by 4,000 miles. 2 of my men were caught manufacturing cherry bombs in our workshop armory. Succeeded by blowing off a couple of fingers. I take partial responsibility for this, but in that I allow them to access to the demolitions manual that we keep in the storeroom. I'm sure that that's where they learned the ingredients. As a precautionary measure, I have now locked up the manual in the chest in my office and keep it with the key on me and my person at all times. Needless to say, both men have been disciplined, and the injured man is to be sent home for medical care. Cannot help but think about a more suitable punishment that would have been for him to stay out of here, but the matter is out of my hands. The base is disconnected. Sometimes I feel as if this war could end, but we might not even hear about it here. Supplies requisition order, dynamite for excavation purposes, 7 bayonets. Not necessary in my opinion, but procedure states that we should have a full complement. 1 industrial ice pick for removing the damn ice that forms on the external hatch. A pair of cleaning glasses, category 7C, in order for myself. My glasses are in a rather poor state of repair and could do with replacing. Reconditioning of the mine continues to progress. The structure being fortified from potential bomb damage and excavation of previously caved-in areas is going ahead. 1 point of curiosity is some kind of archaeological find, an artifact buried in the earth, some discovered by one of the work teams. Later this evening, after martial duty, I shall take a closer look at the artifact. It appears that it's man-made and may have working parts inside. I shall remove what it looks like the front cover and see if I can't discover the source of the light which consistently emanates from it. Chief NCO M. Major. Alright. Copenhagen Post, Monday 17th August 1930. psychotropic deposits at the bottom of Death Mine. Research at the University of Copenhagen have suggested that the mind-altering chemicals naturally sewn into the rock may have caused the high suicide rates at the Greenland mine. The university, which has recently been conducting studies into its isolated communities, first became interested in the workers of the northwestern lead mine last year. They discovered that even taking into account Greenland's naturally higher suicide rate, local figures for the last 100 years were abnormally high at 46 deaths per 1,000 populace, compared to the national average of 29. Upon further investigation, experts diagnosed in many of the minor symptoms in common with the earlier stages of paranoid schizophrenia. This had prompted researchers to hypothesize that the natural deposits of lysergic acid, a pH formula recently discovered to have high hallucinogenic properties, may have been present in the rocks. A few locals were conducive to interview, but those who agreed to speak had their own explanation. Invit spirits, known as the Turnigat, live in the mountains. The university is waiting the results of the chemical testing. Studies continue. Okay. Well, we have a small key, so I think that's for the one of the places I don't remember. Excuse me, get out of my way. I need to open this up. That's one thing I never really liked about games like this, is because I had to constantly read notes. Don't think there's anything in these, but I could be wrong. Text on these pages is illegible. Years of damp and cold have dissolved its meaning forever. So much history in this place, tied up in words and left to decompose. Shame. Oh, Baxitrin. A bottle of Baxitrin might come in handy. What the hell is Baxitrin? A picture of a British platoon must date back to World War II. I suppose this mine was converted into some kind of bunker. Yep, that would be my guess. At least I can let it phase through. Oh, hello. What? Oh, batteries! Hang on, wait. Out of my way, chair. We got a battery. There was 4 batteries there, but hey, I'll take it. But I'm probably not going to use the, oh. I saw the typewriter and thought, can I save here? I'm thinking of Resident Evil because I've been playing a lot of that lately. Ooh, what's this? Beef jerky. I guess that's... Oh, no, wait, no, that's what I think I'm supposed to use that as a bait. Aha! That chest looks familiar. Chest for storing valuables. Oh, wait. Aha! There we are. Big Book of Explosives, 1923 edition. Black match fuse. The black match fuse is one of the oldest, simplest, and most reliable fuses in modern pyrotechnics. It's easy to create, essentially consisting of just a string and gunpowder. But be warned, the chemicals concerned will stain clothing, as always. Due concern is advised. String, preferably cotton, black gunpowder, and Baxitrin. The string should be coated with a thin layer of Baxitrin, which acts as an adhesive. The string is then carefully rolled into the gunpowder and left to dry at least a couple minutes before use. Dynamite, invented by Alfred Nobel in 1866. Dynamite is commonly used in construction, mining, and demolition. 1 part diatomaceous earth, 3 parts of nitroglycerin, small amount of sodium carbonate, text unreadable, and then simply form into the short sticks and wrap in paper. Trinitoluene. TNT was TNT was discovered in 1863 by a German chemist, Joseph Willebrand, but it took some years before it yielded its true potential. It was because of the difficulty of making it explode in lesser detonation in comparison to dynamite. Their torpedoes could be detonated inside ships, armor, warships. Okay, yeah. Armstrong's mixture includes the book of a point of interest: red phosphorus and barium. This mixture can be carefully and slowly mixed into to minimize risks to the chemist. Sulfur can be suitable for some or all of the barium to slightly decrease sensitivity. Oh, death mix. By those knowledgeable enough to stay away from it as death mix. Okay, cool. So now we've got a list of things that we have. Wait, hang on. I'm trying to grab whatever that is. There we go. Oh, painkillers. I can be your painkiller. I'm not gonna sing. Copyright. Other beef jerky. Okay, nothing. Sorry if this is taking a long time, guys. It's a lot of reading of text and stuff. Typewriter dates back to even further before the war, made in Germany, 1923. It was after World War II. Oh, that's right. Okay. I'm not expecting it to do that every time. Okay. Workshop. Oh, dogs. Jesus, I've never been scared in my life. I can feel my heart racing. If it gets more than a few feet from my hiding spot, I better not stare it out. Okay, so then what the hell am I supposed to... So what am I supposed to do? I know it's a dog, obviously, but... Okay, I can peek. Oh no, that's the office. I just came out of there. Okay. I don't know where I went. I think that beef jerky is to use on the I don't know where it's at, so I'm being very slow with this. Okay, well, there's a hiding spot right here. Ooh, where are you at? Obviously it's a wolf or something, but how the hell did it get down here? That's my question. I jotted down a note just in case. Why the hell do you write down a note right now? No, wait, no, it's to-do list. The entrance to the... Oh, no, I found a locked door in the middle of the mine. Okay. Good to know. Not helping me. Oh, yeah, paraffin lamps. Storage room, that's where I need to go. Okay, I'm keeping an eye out because I don't know. I don't want to run into anything, for God's sakes. That's the workshop. Never mind. I'll go this way. Let me go this way. Let's see. I don't think I went this way, right? I couldn't have. Oh crap, I'm back here. Okay, so my location, I need to go back up. And turn right. It should be just around this corner. This is the office, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Okay, no, this is storage. I literally walked over here earlier and thought it was somewhere else. Paint cans. Oh, just old paint cans dried up a long time ago. Hey, lighter wasn't empty, but empty thing to have enough. Oh, okay, fuel. What the hell was that? Locked on the other side does mean that someone's still. Yeah, I hear some. Okay, there's always shows come some kind of trap door, but where could it be? It's locked. Okay, that's locked. Okay, there we go. Storage crate for transporting ore, I suppose, is a draft coming from the base. Ah, the trap door's there. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, I just have to move it out of the way. Okay, there's the trap door. For some reason I thought that crate was built into the floor. Oh, no, I gotta do this. I gotta pull it from here. Oh, come on, damn it. Get this rock out of here. Put that in there. And I can pull this. I'm not trying to go into that room. I legitimately can't. I have to grab one of the rocks and pull it. Not that. I see that. I probably just need to do this. Probably need to get them out of there. Probably be the smart thing to do, but alas, I am an idiot. There we go. That crate honestly should not be that heavy, but whatever. Can I move this? Can you go? Okay, good enough. We go in here. Oh, that's the same artifact. Painkillers, more batteries. I keep forgetting the year 2000. It feels like I'm in the old 1900s. Who's whispering? Looks as if some kind of basement caved in years ago. Something's tunneled through here more recently. Christ, what kind of creature makes these markings? I don't know. But they made it efficiently. Okay, so I gotta remember all those damn things. Oh, there's a thing there. Was that a spider? I don't like spiders. Spiders aren't the least of my worries down here, buddy. Okay, I believe I can use this for something. So I'm gonna take it with me. I would imagine that that has some sort of use. Hello. Steam could blister flesh from bone in an instant. I know, I've seen it happen. Okay, let's not go that way. Oh, what do we have here? A note. I began this record still in hope that the great work we have undertaken might one day be of scientific value despite the chaos which has ensued in the 6 hours previous. My aim is to remain secure and wait until help may arrive. Until what help there may be arrive. And to that end, I have barricaded myself into a small workshop in the abandoned part of the mine. I hope that the meager food rations here will keep me alive, and that those I hide from will not jeopardize that. Perhaps this mine is really is cursed. It's almost precisely 30 years ago since the incident that brought us here, and now 30 years on, fate has struck again. I forecasted that today the rescue crews would arrive, but I can only hypothesize that they would be unaware of my location, hence busy themselves evacuating the other survivors. If they have not survived by tomorrow, I will go out and search for them. My first mistake was to make assumptions on the matter of rescue. My second mistake was to make assumptions on the safety of this mine. My third mistake was to act on both those assumptions. And going outside of my safe haven, my best estimate is that I left the workshop where I was secured about 2 days ago in search of acid, and I have found only danger. I approached the old living quarters, but curiosity could find no sign of life whatsoever. I returned in what I thought was the direction from which I had come, but soon found myself in an unfamiliar locale. Confused but focused, I attempted to make my way home, but I found myself threatened by some species of feral creature which seems to have made this old mine its home. Although the specimen bore significant interest to me, I chose to retreat, only to find myself outmaneuvered and outnumbered by the beast. I turned and ran, injured my ankle in the process, which I believe is most likely a sprain rather than a fracture. For some time I cowered and fled into the dark, but a few hours ago I discovered a door leading to a smaller, disused part of the mine. The key for which I still have in my pocket within that area. I discovered the storeroom, and I think it should keep me alive for some time. This place is a maze. My lesson learned, I will not venture out until I am certain the area is safe. Rescue seems increasingly unrealistic. Unrealistic. Supplies diminishing. Lots of spiders in this place. I do not like spiders. Hey, you and him both. I caught one of the accused 8-legged beasts nestling in my open mouth when I woke up this morning, and to my surprise, I swallowed it. It's not much of an act of swallowing, but what concerns me, but the genius of arachnid, it would unlikely that a cave-dwelling spider would be venomous to any significant degree, but the possibility troubles me all the same. How the fuck how did it get in your mouth? Any known venom would have affected me by now, and today, the first minor cause celebration I've had since the day of the incident. By lucky coincidence, this revelation also means I have discovered a virtually inexhaustible supply of nutrition. I extended to venture into the basement beneath this storeroom in the name of science to discover more about the creature's natural habitat. 4 days now, I have survived solely off of quite considerable sustenance provided by the spiders. For some time, I was struggling to gather enough crunchy little morsels. However, Lady Luck smiled at me once more when the batteries in my torch died, and I made a second life saving finding. The creature's natural habitat is in the dark within my light now diminished. I only need to lie for a few minutes and I will have attracted enough of the beasts for a rather hearty meal. Oh, so he was literally eating spiders. Okay, buddy. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Horrible sight. Luckily, it's mummified. The smell would have been awful. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's the dog. Ugh. Yeah, that was, okay, now I'm in a maze. Okay, no, I came from here. I think I know what I need. No, it can't be that. I have to get past that steam. Zippo ladder, but it's empty. Let me go forward. Oh, I just have to wait. Okay, yeah, I just had to wait. Okay. My early assumptions on the benign nature of my cellmates may have been made in error. After a careful autopsy, I am concerned that there may be a small volume of natural chemicals stored in the stomach, which, if ingested regularly over a period of time, may become psychotropic or even lethal. My only real chance is to break out of here and raid any stashes of supplies I could find. However, the evidence against such a move is unsurmountable. I have no source of light. I swore to myself that I wouldn't leave here until I hear human voices outside. The spiders are so tasty. Oh! Oh man, he was in there for 100 days. From the marks I have been making on the walls, I scribbled diary entries which, in the dark, may amount to an illegible scrawl. Today is the 100th day of my new life. Over the past month, my edible friends have become more and more aggressive and have swelled in number and size. Whether or not this is a result of my plundering their ecosystem, I am unsure. However, at this rate of growth, they will be too large to crawl through the gaps in the walls. For all I know, I could be seeing the tip of the iceberg. If all fails, I am never recover. My hope, at least, that my study of and indeed involvement with these fascinating creatures will one day be regarded as an important point of natural history. The greatest names in modern scientists they're more fluke than talent, and it appears that this rule has extended itself to my discovery of this delicious new species. I only pray the second rule deems my breakthrough too insignificant, for all great discoveries tend to consume their inventor. Yeah, so the guy basically went nuts. If it weren't for the size of the pieces, I would say it looks like eggshells. Oh, that's the spiders, yeah. Ah, okay, yeah. So, ow, come on. I guess my timing's off. Oh, we made it through here now. Wait, no, I could use this, right? Oh, thankfully it still has a use. No, not that. Put that away. What do we got? More batteries. So I'm stockpiling my batteries. Fluid lighter. Ooh, we got lighter fluid. That's cool. Okay. Paint cans. Nothing back there. Maybe? Oh no, nothing back here. Okay. Okay, a line. It should fire up now. Nope. I'm too far away to use it. What did I mean to use for the lighter? I cannot remember. Let's see if I use this. No. Oh, I'm losing blood, but I should be okay. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, so we got stuff. Okay, yeah, I just had my timing was off. Oh, shit. Really? Come on. How far back am I? Do I have to go? Okay. Oh, god damn it, I gotta do it again. Okay, no, we already saw that. That's through the area. Okay, that's... Ugh. That was dumb. I mean, but he... Yeah. I hear the damn spiders. Hang on. Okay, yeah, so apparently that's not a good idea to do. That's the eggshells. I don't need that. Yeah. Wait for that to do again. I don't remember this happening before. So that's different. Okay. Alright, so let's grab what... No! These chests must be quite common. No shit. Oh, wait, can I put these on a hotbar? Oh, nice. Ah, okay, so I can... Thank goodness I can use a hotbar at least. Found lighter fluid, okay. So I'm not sure what the lighter fluid has to do with anything, but we'll see. Be careful of the steam. I've never seen steam burns, so I don't know how bad they can get. But I'm gonna be careful. Ow, damn it. There's the flare down here. Just the old bags. How's that going to work? Oh, wait. It should fire up now. Let's see. I need to start thinking straight. Well, okay, so what do I need to do, though, is the question. Let's see. Notebook, to-do list. The entrance is caved in. There must be another way out. I found a locked door in the middle of the mine. There's a locked door with odd noises coming from behind it in storage. Notes. Baxtron. Yeah, we've only found Baxtron. That's the only ingredient we found. So do I just go back? I mean, I must have to. I mean, I think that's everything down here. Oh, yeah, no, that's... Okay, then. Well, then, Oh, that's why I needed the ladder, right? Yeah. I knew that ladder was I was gonna need that thing. Alright, hang on. Let me go get the ladder. At least it's close by. And it's light. So it doesn't take a lot to bring it back up. Hopefully my audio levels are good, guys. I really hope so. Oh, okay. Locks in place. Hell yeah. I don't think someone's dragged through here. I've never seen this much blood before. Okay, let me just shut that door, because I don't trust that. And we're going to pause here, guys, because I think I'm over like 20 minutes, over at least 30 minutes, I think. So, yeah. So, anyways, that is going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.